What it do, DD gang? It's your boy A-Man Say Man, back with another video, man. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell so that you can get notified the next time that I drop a video. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this lighting right, but if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. Make sure you like and comment as well. Make sure you turn that bell on as well so that you can get notified the next time that I drop a video as well. Now, as you guys have read by the title, man, today I'm just gonna be talking to y'all a little bit because I just had a very bad experience. And I just really want to help people who are in this industry. If you're doing this, if this is your profession, I want to help you out. I want to give you some words of wisdom, because that's really what it is. But anyway, I'm talking too much. Let me get right to the point. So today I was out, you know what I'm saying? Today is what, January 17th. 2021, and I was out trying to get some content for you guys, trying to get into another car, you know what I'm saying, to get some content. So if you guys stay in the area, if you guys stay in the city, I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. Glenwood Avenue has a CarMax. I went to the CarMax trying to see what cars, you know what I'm saying, I probably want to review. I actually found a car. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is because I'm still gonna do a review on it, but found the car, was gonna do the review. Went in, talked to the, you know what I'm saying, sales consultant. She got all my information. Well, pause. When she greeted us, when she greeted me and my wife, I wish I was recording. I should have been recording, but when she greeted us, her first question, it wasn't hello, how you doing? How can I help you? It was not that. And mind you, this lady works in customer service, so don't forget that. When she greeted us, the first question was, are you buying? So, first off, that's not how you greet someone. So I'm already thrown from that. That's not how you greet somebody. You don't ask them, are they buying, as soon as you see them. Like, that's the first words out your mouth. That's just not what you do. So she already put a bad taste in my mouth as well as my wife's mouth with that. So we shook it off though. We shook it off. We didn't say nothing. We didn't take it no type of way. We kept going. We kept going with it. So boom, she said that. I told her, I said, possibly. I said, but I want to test drive. That was my exact words. She said, are you buying today? I said, potentially, but I want to test drive. Of course, I'm lying because I'm not buying today, but it don't matter. Anyway, she took us to the station. She got my license. She got my insurance, all of that. Went, did the copies, pulled the car up, got the tag so I can test drive it, got the keys, all of this now. She done went through this whole process of getting us this stuff, you feel me? Getting all my stuff done so that I can test drive the car. So she go to the copy machine, you feel me, and then get all the copies and stuff, walking back to the table where my wife and I are at. So we sitting down, she come back. Then the next thing, what was the next thing she said, babe?
She asked, what's your monthly budget?
She asked me what was my monthly budget. Now mind you, never said anything to this lady about buying other than potentially. That's all I said. She asked us, also, another question she asked us, she said, how
much money in your account?
How much is in my account? You got 2 X's with me. First off, now you got 3 X's with me. Don't ask me how much is in my account. Now, mind y'all, I'm out in public. I got a hoodie on. I got my do-rag on, because if you know me, Drake keep a do-rag on his head. I got a hoodie, I got my do-rag, and I got sweatpants on. So I don't look, you know what I'm saying? First off, it's a Sunday. I'm not finna come out here in no suit and tie with a briefcase and some papers to make it seem like I'm buying a car. I'm not doing that. So, for one, she judged me off my appearance, and I know she did. You're gonna ask me how much money's in my account? Come on, bro. Like, whether I got $1 or $100,000, it don't matter. I told you I was test driving anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what's in my account. You don't know what I'm finna do with anything that's in my account. So, boom, that's 3 strikes, and she only asked me 2. You know what I'm saying, bad questions. You already got 3 strikes with me. So she asked us what was my monthly budget. So I told her I just made up a number. I said 330. So here she go, oh, well, if your monthly budget is 330, then you're gonna have to have about $20,000 down. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, I'm just test driving today. I'm just comparing this car with a car that I drove previously. I just want to see the differences, what's better, what's worse. You know what I'm saying? Which one would I potentially want to buy in the future? So she ain't heard none of that. She didn't hear none of that. Like, she didn't hear not a single word. Everything I just told y'all was word for word. She didn't hear any of that. I promise you she didn't. So she told me I need $20,000 down. Boom. Cool. So she was like, do you have $20,000? And mind you, this is a white lady. Of course, her name is Becky. Yes, freaking Becky. Becky asked me, oh, do you have $20,000 in your account? So I'm like, yo, like, for one, I never came off to you any type of way. I never came off rude. I was not in the store acting like an N-word. I was acting like a normal human being. No problems. I didn't give nobody no problems. And she's out here asking me all of these questions about my account, you know what I'm saying? All of this stuff that you know what I'm saying, that you don't need. Information that you don't need. Then she also asked me when we got there, she was like, okay, so did you want to run numbers first or did you want to test drive first? What? Anybody with a brain in their head going to buy a car that they never drove before is gonna say, oh yeah, let me test drive it first. I mean, I think any logical person would say that, right? So she gonna ask me, we running numbers first or you gonna test drive? So I told her, let's test drive. Like, I don't know how the car ride. I've never drove the car before. So can I test drive it? That was another problem I had. Like, why are we gonna run numbers on a car that I never drove? Whether it's a freaking Audi R8 or a Honda Accord. Why would I run numbers with you first? Let me test drive the car. The car may have some type of defect or problem that I'm not gonna wanna deal with. So don't ask me, are we running numbers? No, we're not running numbers. Let me test drive. Let me see how I like the car. So anyway, back to the, do you got 20,000 in your account? So she asked me that. Sorry, this lighting just got terrible. But she asked me that and I told her, I said, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I said, but what if I don't have $20,000 in my account? Here she go. And I swear, y'all, no lie. And my wife is my witness. I'm not lying when I say this. When I said maybe I do, maybe I don't, and I told her, I said, well, I don't got 20,000 in my account. She said, well, we ain't test driving this today. I said, huh? I said, so because you potentially don't have a sale, you're not gonna allow me to test drive the car that's on your lot. That's what you're telling me. That's exactly what she was telling me. So in the middle, like literally, I swear, y'all, if I had a timer on it, it probably took approximately 2.2 seconds, no longer than that. And that might even be too long until I hear my wife in my right ear, you ready to go? And mind you, if you know my wife, please, if you know my wife, if you know Crystal Richardson, you know that nigga don't hold her tongue. Especially when you doing stuff like that, she's not gonna hold her tongue. So she said it loud enough, not only for the sales consultant that we was working with, but the one that was next to us. She said it loud enough for him to hear. And he wasn't even, you feel me, he wasn't dealing with us. So she said it that loud. And before she could get even done with that, I said out loud, I told Becky, because that's her name, I told Becky, I said, you know what, Becky, don't worry about it. I'm not test driving today. I said, we gonna go. So now, of course, now that I'm getting up and I'm walking out, oh, no, we can test drive it. I was just asking. No, you weren't just asking. You was judging me off my appearance, for one. Number two, if you're asking me, I think you judging me because I'm a black man, honestly. And has nothing to do with what's going on in today's world, and it may have something to do with it, but from my own instincts and my own brain, she was judging me based off of my skin color. And I can guarantee y'all that's exactly what she was doing. And it's terrible because even if I'm a 24-year-old black guy who's walking into CarMax to get a car, I can be the brokest 24-year-old on earth, or I can be the richest 24-year-old guy on earth. But you don't know that because you out here asking me all of these questions. You know what I'm saying? You disrespecting me pretty much. That's what you're doing. So when you disrespect a potential buyer, they're not going to want to work with you or that company. Like, you lost a sale. You lost commission because of your tone and the way that you're coming off to people and the lack of customer service that you have, Becky, at CarMax. The lack of customer service on Glenwood Avenue that Becky has. It's terrible. It is terrible. Like, when I tell y'all, like, I'm literally, like, if this was the old me, and I promise y'all, if you know me, the old me was stupid. But if that was me, like, I would have blown CarMax the fuck up. Like, for real. Like, I would have, you know what I mean? Like, I would have had such a bad attitude. Like, it would have been ridiculous. But thank you to my wife and thank you to myself for wanting to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise, CarMax would have been flipped upside down. You feel me? Upside down. But anyways, my message to anybody working in customer service, sales, I don't care. Whatever you doing to get commission, be mindful of how you talking to people, because you don't know what that person has in their pockets. You don't know what they have on that debit card, credit card, whatever it is. You don't know what's in their pockets. You feel me? And you don't want to lose out or miss out on money because of how you talking to people or how you could be judging somebody. You know what I'm saying? Never judge a book by its cover. Like I said, I came in there in sweatpants and I could have had $1 million in my account ready to buy that car spot cash. But because of the way that Becky came off to me, she dubbed the wholesale for herself. She dubbed all commissions. She dubbed everything. She dubbed a good review that she could have got from it. Like, everything. Now, not only do I have a bad taste in my mouth for Becky, I have a bad taste in my mouth for CarMax on Glenwood Avenue. And now I know that I'll never go back to that CarMax for that reason, because I don't want to deal with her. So if you work in that industry, please be mindful of how you are talking to people. Don't go into any situation leaning right or leaning left. You go in standing straight up. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge nobody, because you don't know what that person has. You don't know what their plan is. Hear them out. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to speak. Listen to hear. And that's a difference. Don't listen to speak. Listen to hear. If she would have listened to me to understand what I was saying, she would have known from the jump that I was not in there to buy a car. I was in there to test drive and compare. But because she was so quick to speak and make that money, get that commission, she didn't hear nothing I said, which then lost her money. So that's my message to you guys. If you work in that department, that industry, that profession, please, just please be mindful of how you are talking to people, how you are carrying, you know what I'm saying, their situation. Make sure you are attentive. Make sure you're aware and paying attention to them and them only. Like I said, do not listen to speak, listen to hear. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Do that. Listen to hear. So that's all I got to say, y'all. I just wanted to let y'all know about my bad experience and why I don't have any content for you guys right now. Don't blame me. Blame Becky at CarMax. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to keep going on with it. I'm going to let it go. I promise I'm not going to say nothing else about it after I close this camera down. After I stop recording this video. I promise I'm not. But you know what I'm saying? Do that for me, please. If y'all in that industry, it'll save you so much of a headache. It'll save you so much of a problem. Like, you won't have to deal with issues. I promise. I promise. Because I kind of sort of work in customer service as well right now. And you have to be mindful of how you're talking to people, because I slip up sometimes. We're human. We're going to make mistakes. But you got to do the best that you can at all times. You know what I'm saying? This is your profession. Same way we expect these athletes to be perfect 100% of the time. These people who are walking into your store, your company, you know what I'm saying, potentially buying stuff, they expect you to be perfect. So you have to be the closest thing to perfect. That's just what it is. So yeah, guys, but so that's my little rant, my little words of wisdom, whatever you want to call it. This is just me letting you guys know to just be mindful. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to run back through it. Just be mindful. Just be mindful. But that's the end of this video, man. I got some running around to do with my wife, so I'm going to close this down. But if you guys have made it this far through the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell so that you can get notified the next time that I can do something and put up some content. You feel me? But, hey, it's your boy Dre. I don't got nothing else to say. And I'm out. Peace.